Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the FrostBytez Gaming Experience, part 20 of the Pokemon Blue walkthrough. All kinds of out of sorts here. I ended the last part a little bit and all that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of like starting off that way right now as I'm trying to get everything figured out. I had to go through and being like, I was like, wait, which part am I on again? Like, what have I uploaded to this point and all that good stuff. But anyways, so last part, yes, we did catch ourselves a Venonat, so everyone say hello to the new Venonat of our team that's going to turn into a Venomoth. And the entirety of this part is more dedicated to finding more trainers, of course, but in a different area, actually, because we are looking to train up Venonat as best we can. We are finally going to go out of our way and tackle all the trainers that are on route number 11. Now, I do believe that I have already gone through the stats of Route 11. In fact, yes, I'm pretty sure of that, because I had to go through Route 11 to catch 2 more Pokemon in order to gain the HM Flash, and I think I went through all the stats on that one. So I'm not going to worry about the stats on this one. If you're kind of joining the party a little bit late and want to know the stats, I don't know exactly which part it is, but it's right before I head into Rock Tunnel, because I had to catch 2 more Pokemon in order to get the HM Flash in order to traverse Rock Tunnel. So if you go back to that, not obviously not Rock Tunnel, but then I think it's the part before then, that's where all the stats of Route 11 should be. But outside of that, it is, like I said, it's just going to be me training Venonat. I'm not exactly sure if I get it to a full Venomoth in this part. We'll both find out in the middle of watching this. So anyways, like I was saying, very excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be coming out. If it does come out in January 2019, it probably won't come out till about 2022 or something. Who knows when it comes to Kingdom Hearts? You know, everyone's been kind of like waiting for the game for so long now, and you know, we've already seen some video of it, but you know, still gonna wait and hold breath on that because we don't know exactly when it's supposed to be coming out. But it still looks cool, all the same. And it's been getting me kind of excited, and I've been wanting to go back and play the Kingdom Hearts games again, which I've got the Final Mix versions on my PS3, and I eventually need to go on my way and get a PS4, so I will be able to play Kingdom Hearts 3 anyways, but I'm definitely going to look to try and get a PS4 so then I can get the, what is it, the 2.8 Final Mix, whatever. It's the one on the PS4 that has all the Kingdom Hearts games, and I think it also has Dream Drop Distance, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to ask James that one because he has a PS4 and that's the version that he has. But when I do finally go on my way to finally get that console and get that, I am going to be planning on playing it probably for the channel. Definitely going to look to try and play it live on Twitch. And quick shout out to my boy James. And if I remember correctly, I'll try and remember to put his Twitch down in the description. But it's relatively easy, you know. You just got to look up. I think on Twitch he is the real Code Black 1222. I don't think it's just simply Code Black 122, but the real Code Black 1222. You find him on Twitch. I think during the weekends, like, there are some times where I think he does play League, but I do know he also has been playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Critical Mode, which has actually been really fun to watch as of late. So if you already want to dive into essentially watching someone playing Kingdom Hearts live on Twitch, definitely check him out. And again, I'm going to try my best to remember to put the link to his Twitch down in the description. But again, if I do forget, all you have to do is just go on Twitch and look up the real Code Black 1222, and just kind of go from there. And I'll probably myself, once I do go on my way to get the PS4 and do get it hooked up for live streaming, that's probably something that I will also end up doing myself, is playing Kingdom Hearts live on Twitch every once in a while. I've been wanting to get back into Twitch streaming for a while, but I've been relatively busy for one, and I haven't been like knowing exactly what to come back to Twitch with, because for a while there, I remember when I first tried doing it, it was playing Fallout 3, which was relatively fun, and then that just kind of died because, again, during that point, me and James got like really, really busy, and that was during the whole entire I disappear from YouTube forever kind of thing going on. The only other thing that I know that I will be doing for Twitch Live is my first run of playing Gen 4 of Pokemon, but again, I will be looking at doing Gen 3 first anyways. So that one's not going to be for a really long time, because again, it's going to be a while till I even get to Gen 3 of Pokemon, and then it'll be Gen 4 after that. So that'll probably be, you know, who knows how long down the line. But before then, you know, I mean, there has been, you know, some games I've been wanting to play again. But again, I'd much rather them be like more like console style games. And I do, like I said, I want to do Kingdom Hearts again. And I feel if I am going to do Kingdom Hearts again, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't want to do Rechain of Memories, but I might. I don't know. Those I probably will end up doing live on Twitch and then just uploading them from there onto YouTube. I'm not exactly sure how I plan on doing that. You know, I'm not going to worry about that for a while because I got to get... I need to get a means to just record console to computer first. Excuse me. And even then B, I need to get a PS4 first. Because I know with the PS4, I think you can just tag it on wirelessly, if I'm not mistaken. But at the same time, I've also got to get a better internet hookup. I've already got a new router looking to come in. So hopefully that'll also help out with it. Because if people remember, you know, originally when I started doing Twitch, you know, it was relatively tough because, you know, where I live, we don't exactly have the greatest internet. And while it is possible to begin with, there are numerous times where it will kind of just like drop for no reason whatsoever. And it has gotten better, and I think it will get better once this new router does come in. You know, it'll give me a couple months to test it to make sure that it does work great, all that good stuff. But even then, the other big problem is, you know, when it comes to my PS4, how that has to hook up and everything. And again, I'm not 100% sure. And even then, like, if it's not even through the PS4, like I said, I am looking to go out of my way to get, you know, and it's probably going to be an Elgato because I've been hearing great things about the Elgato. Using that to just direct connect my console to my computer anyway. So even if it's not with the PS4, I could do it with the PS3 and just play Kingdom Hearts through that live for Twitch. And it would not be a critical mode. I have not played Kingdom Hearts enough to be able to do a critical mode or even want to attempt a critical mode. Again, if you want to watch the critical mode, watch James's run of it because he's been doing critical mode and it's been a lot of fun. If I'm doing it, I'm just doing simply Proud mode because the first Kingdom Hearts, actually both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, I have not played on Proud mode. I did it on just normal mode because it was my first time playing it because, again, I know I've said it before, Kingdom Hearts is a game that I got into relatively late. And if I hadn't said it before, it's because when Kingdom Hearts first came out, I did not like it. I wasn't into the Disney aspect at first, because as much as I love Disney, I didn't like how it was incorporated with Kingdom Hearts personally. I know for a lot of people, that was the big selling point. For me, it just wasn't. You know, it just wasn't. But aside from that, my other big problem was how stiff the controller felt to me. Like, the controls just felt so stiff to me when it first came out, and it wasn't until I played the final mix versions that it felt like the control of it had smoothed out. Now, maybe it was just me. Again, when I first played Kingdom Hearts, I was still back in high school, and, you know, I was a very impatient kind of player back in those days, you know, and, you know, it could have been that the controls were a little bit fine, and it was just me, but I do remember, even after playing Final Mix, I do remember kind of throwing in my first copy of Kingdom Hearts for the PS2, just vanilla Kingdom Hearts, playing that and being like, yeah, there's just something about the way it controls that just doesn't feel as good as what it felt like in Final Mix. So I did get into Kingdom Hearts super late, but because of the Final Mix, I did get super into it. But again, I haven't played it on the Proud mode, so I would probably look to play it on the Proud mode live for Twitch. Again, I don't know exactly when that's going to be. Someone just texted me. Hang on a second. Let me just see what we got here. See if it's anything super important. I mean, it's only more Pokemon trainer fights going on. Oh, here we go. All right. Speaking of James, he just texted me. We're talking about getting a couple cases of the old Panini Dragon Ball Z card game. For those that want to know a little bit more about the Panini DBZ, me and James did a whole entire discussion thread. It was the last video I had uploaded before I disappeared from YouTube. But Panini's dead. It's been dead for a couple of years now. In fact, when we made that video, it was actually 3 months. I think I uploaded it 2 or 3 months before we got the announcement that Panini Dragon Ball Z card game was just dead. It was just gone, and we were super sad about that. But because it's been dead, that means that we've been able to get all of the cards for relatively cheap. So we've been talking about getting cases of the card game because a whole case of blister boxes have been going for like $40. You know, a case back when it was first coming out was like 800. Now it's $40. So we've been jumping all over that. So he sent me a text on that. I'll get back to him on that once I'm done doing the audio portion of this video. But anyways, Yeah, so that'll be something to kind of look forward to, and if you haven't already, make sure to follow my Twitch. That is already down in the description. It has been on every single one of the parts, and again, I need to remember to add James to that now. Especially now that, I've made mention that, hey, he's doing Kingdom Hearts as well, and if you want to get into Kingdom Hearts right now and watch someone do critical mode, there you go. But if you want to just watch me do proud mode, like I said, make sure to follow Twitch, and I will be getting to that eventually. And even if you're not interested in that in particular, but just kind of want to follow me on Twitch to see what I do in the future, then, go ahead and do that too. Again, I don't know exactly when I'll plan to start doing that. It probably won't be until maybe July or August. Again, I want to get a little bit more caught up on this, and I think it'll be easier for me to do it once Pokemon is just done. Once Pokemon Blue is done, things will get a lot easier, because I said in the last video, the amount of what I have to put into in order to do this is, a little bit longer than a normal Let's Play, because of the fact that I am doing post-commentary. Once I'm done with this and get back to live commentary, it gets much easier, and since I'll still be staying at only one game at a time, I will be looking to probably do some Twitch games. And I don't know exactly when, because my job makes it hard for me to do it at certain times, and I would only really be able to do it on the weekends. And sometimes the weekends are the only time that I'm able to play the games for YouTube anyways. So it'll be a work in progress. We'll see exactly what we can get done. I don't know. That'll just be something to see in the future, but probably looking at, potential Saturday and Sunday, just random Twitch runs, potentially in the morning, potentially at night. I don't know. Once I get more of a Twitch scheduling figured out, I'll probably put it on Twitch. But again, even before then, if you are interested, and during the time I don't have an actual quote-unquote schedule, because I probably will never have a full-on schedule, just make sure to follow, just so that whenever I do jump on, you'll get an email saying, hey, Frosty is going on and playing on Twitch, and if you are that interested, then you will be able to keep up with it a lot easier than that. And like I've said it many times, but if there's any games that you guys want to watch me play, just let me know. And I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get to all of them, but I'll try to get to at least some of them. And right now, again, it has to be Steam related, because until I do get the Elgato, one step at a time sort of thing, I can't really do console stuff. And even then, I might be able to get the Elgato by the time I do plan on doing Twitch again on, in like mid-July or August. Again, I've already got a new router coming in, and so, I'm taking the steps to get there. We'll get there eventually, so again, just kind of keep an eye out for that if you guys are so inclined to. That's completely up to you. If you want to just stick with just YouTube videos, that's fine as well. I no matter what it is I do, it'll be on YouTube, because again, even if I do it on Twitch, whatever I do on Twitch will eventually be on YouTube. And that's actually, now that I think about it, what I would probably end up doing for the Friday uploads, once I do get into the 2 games at a time thing, where it would be Monday, Wednesday, one game, Tuesday, Thursday, another game, and then the Friday uploads would either be just a random game, or it'll be like a full upload of whatever I did for Twitch on a particular day. I remember when I did Fallout 3 and I did that, what I ended up doing was I would watch the video playback and just edit it as like an abridged version. I'm not going to do that, because that's kind of what killed Fallout 3 for me, was, I would play Fallout 3 for about 2 to 3 hours every single week, and then I would condense like that whole entire session to like a 20-minute video, meaning I had to like watch for specific things, and it was really unfun, and I'm just not going to do that anymore. Instead, it's just going to be, hey, whatever the full video that I do for Twitch is what you guys are going to get in full on YouTube as well, because I just can't do it that much. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Oh my God. Anyways, so yeah, again, not 100% sure. I know I'm talking like really far into the future what's going on here, but once again, we're kind of just doing a lot of trainer battles, and it's mostly just getting Venonat leveled up. So there's not really much else to talk about until we finally hit the next gym leader. So that's kind of why I've been going on these like talks about what's going to be going on in the future. Because this is really the only time that I can do like an update video without doing an actual update video. But I don't like doing update videos unless it's like something really big. Like, oh, I'm going to be gone for a while. So, or like, here, like, we're going to be looking to do this kind of thing. Other than doing those, which again, I don't like doing those, because the update videos in the past were more about, hey, I'm trying to come back to YouTube, and my recent one was, like I said, hopefully the last time I've ever had to do something like that. But anyways, so, yeah, I've been kind of using this time going against trainers, and it's gonna be the next part too, because there's another slew of trainers I got to go against, because that's all it really is. I'll be using that to talk more about like future updates and whatnot, because I do believe we are starting to hit the end of the video. In fact, we are starting to hit the end of the video. We are hitting the 15-minute marker of this. So that's going to do it for part number 20, ladies and gentlemen. Again, even the next part, because it's going to be mostly trainer fights, I will be talking more about what we're going to be doing in the future, all that kind of stuff. But I do believe after that, we start going to like the Safari Zone, and that one a little bit more that I got to pay more attention to. So anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I'll catch you guys in the next part.